Have you ever discovered a truth so painful that it rewrites your entire life in one heartbeat? Well, last winter I found the scholarship email that could have changed my whole future, hidden in the last place I ever expected. And the person who buried it? My own blood. My name is Adrian Cole, and for 3 years I believed I simply wasn't good enough. I thought the Canadian university rejected me. I thought my application wasn't strong enough. I thought life just didn't choose me, and I carried that disappointment everywhere like a quiet shadow behind me. But the truth? The truth was sitting in a folder on my old laptop, waiting to destroy me. 3 years ago, I was living in a cramped apartment in Manchester with my older brother Mason. He was the firstborn, the golden child. Or at least he was supposed to be. I was the quiet kid, smarter maybe, but never proud of it. When I applied for a full-ride scholarship to a university in Vancouver, I didn't have my own email yet, so I used his. He said it was no big deal. I trusted him. God, I trusted him. We waited for months. No email, no updates, nothing. Until the deadline passed. I cried silently that night. Mason patted my shoulder and said maybe it just wasn't meant to be. I believed him. 3 years later, Mason got a job in London and moved out. He left behind a few boxes and his old laptop, a silver MacBook with a cracked hinge. I took it because mine was dying. Harmless, right? One evening during winter, the heating was out, and I was wrapped in a hoodie trying to finish a work report. The laptop kept glitching, so I rebooted it. When it restarted, something odd happened. A folder I had never seen before popped up on the desktop. It was labeled, Archive, Do Not Open. I don't know why, but my heart started thumping. Curiosity is dangerous, but regret is worse. I opened it. Inside were old screenshots, pictures, random documents, and then right at the bottom a file named Adrian Offer Letter. At first I thought it was a scam email, or maybe something he saved as a joke. But when I opened the PDF, my whole world stopped. There it was, my name, my scholarship, my full acceptance to the university in Vancouver. Dated 3 years ago, I felt everything inside me collapse. I scrolled. There were follow-ups, reminders, congratulations. But the worst part, right next to the email PDFs, were screenshots of Mason texting the admissions officer, pretending to be me, saying, "Thank you, but I'll be pursuing a different path." He replied to them. He rejected the scholarship. On my behalf, my own brother, the person I looked up to, the person who told me maybe it wasn't meant for me. I confronted him. He denied it. But the truth punched him in the face when I asked, "So why is the email dated on your laptop the same night you said you were going out with friends? And why did you delete the email thread from your phone but forget to delete the auto backup folder on your Mac?" He froze. Mason has always been careless with tech, and what he didn't know is that his laptop had time machine backups turned on, meaning every deleted file automatically gets saved in the archive during restart. He never turned off the feature. His own carelessness exposed him. When he realized there was no escaping, he broke down. He told me he was jealous, that he couldn't stand the idea of me leaving first, that he was struggling and felt like a failure, and watching his little brother get a full ride was too much for him. You know what hurts most? He didn't even apologize. Not really. He just said, "You weren't supposed to find out." I moved out. I cut off contact for a while, but the truth still rings in my chest like a cracked bell. I didn't lose my scholarship. I lost my brother. And every time I look at that acceptance letter, I whisper the same question. How do you forgive someone who stole your future?